Everyone kept saying the same thing. Bringing a predator into a home is not a good idea. But those rules didn't really apply to Sakura. Sakura was a small otter. She looked cute, but she was also incredibly mischievous. Whenever she felt like it, she could tear the house apart and mess with everything. Her energy never ran out. Still, for her owner Mako, Sakura was irreplaceable. Living with her wasn't easy. Otters require special diets, constant attention, and most importantly, patience. But despite all the challenges, Sakura was the joy of the house. In the wild, she would hunt fish and live in the water, but here she had a completely different life. She slept in her own bed, played with toys, went on walks with a leash, and even hugged her favorite stuffed animal while sleeping. Everything was under control until Mochi arrived. Years later, Mako brought a new guest into the home, a calm orange cat, Mochi. But this decision wasn't easy. There was only one question on Mako's mind. How will Sakura react? Would she feel threatened? Would she get jealous? Or would she attack? So she took everything slowly. First, separate rooms. Then she let them get used to each other's scent. After that, short and controlled meetings. I still had a fear inside. What if they didn't get along? They were watched carefully at all times. At first, the atmosphere was tense. They were both cautious. But over time, something changed. The tension faded. Curiosity took its place. Sakura started watching Mochi. Mochi, on the other hand, stayed completely calm. He didn't run, he didn't get scared, he just stayed as he was. And that changed everything. One day, when Mako walked into the room, she couldn't believe what she saw. Sakura was hugging Mochi. She was holding him tightly, and Mochi had his eyes closed, purring softly. He looked completely at peace. I was very emotional when I saw them like that. That was the moment everything changed. From that day on, they became inseparable. Their personalities were completely different. Sakura was energetic, active, like a storm that never stopped. She was running, jumping, playing in the water. Mochi, on the other hand, was calm, balanced, and peaceful. He was like the opposite of Sakura. But maybe that's exactly why they completed each other. When Sakura got too excited, Mochi's presence would calm her down. Without doing anything, just by being there. Of course, Mochi had his limits too. Sometimes when it was too much, he would climb up somewhere high and stay away. He was creating his own space. Sakura learned that too, and over time, they learned to respect each other's boundaries. As the days passed, their bond grew even stronger. While Sakura was playing in the water, Mochi would watch from a distance. When Mochi was resting, Sakura would come and curl up beside him. Even though they came from different worlds, they were sharing the same life. When evening came, the same thing always happened. Somehow, they would find each other. They would lie side by side, resting quietly. They had now become two inseparable friends. In those moments, nothing else mattered. Not their differences, not their instincts. Just that moment and each other. Everyone who watched them felt the same thing. This bond was rare. It was real and a little bit hopeful. For Mako, this story proved one thing. Building a connection doesn't follow rules. It forms over time. It grows with patience. And most of all, it becomes stronger with understanding. Sakura and Mochi couldn't speak, but they understood each other. And sometimes, the strongest bonds don't need words. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and leave a comment.